What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big Boy Talk. Um, I know we kept it short last week. We'll probably do the same this week. I don't know if it's gonna be that short though. I mean, because we actually got something to talk about this week. We ain't just gonna hang out and watch the game like last time. We got my beautiful first lady in the building, and then we got Miss K in the building, and arriving. I want to say just on time. Mr. J is in the building. B was early. Okay, I want to point out this man is early to every stream as of recent, and he's been on the street. I gotta applaud that man. My boy be making us all look bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, Jay, did you get a chance to watch it?
I had just finished. That's what I was just finished doing. I had made the kids some food. I was watching this while the food was cooking.
Okay,
You know what? Let me keep my promise to read.
perfect.
I know I've been lacking on shows lately. I'm like, you know what? It's the summertime. The kids can do the basic things like eat at the table, wash their hands, then put the plates away. And then we watch this show real quick.
The hell? They're not.
It's good, Miss Shiloh. Ooh, let me think.
Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with All right, it don't feel like it right now. Okay, I got a little fan that I like to keep on next to the desk here, but it don't want to act right. Mr. Jared in the building. What's good, sir? Salute. For those who don't know, Southern Bowler Show. Check it out. My boy be going crazy over there with the content, all right? Fire all day long. We're beat and lost. Beat and got kicked out. He'll be back.
Need my back.
Glad you watched the show
Mm-hmm.
because I kind of feel like there's some things we need to talk about pertaining to it. It's kind of random coming off of the Daredevil series and seeing them in that. I don't know if this precedes the Daredevil series or is after. I want to say after because the streets of New York is just kind of going crazy in the show. So it's it'll be interesting to see. Like I gotta look up some stuff on that and see what the deal is. Now, before we get into that though, are you out because you brought the UFC card on your show yesterday? Are you streaming during any of it?
That's a good question. Definitely got to talk with First Lady about that one, and I got to make sure the kids are kind of tapped out before it starts. So potentially, okay, I can.
Okay, because that's on Sunday, correct?
I think it's tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. What did I say yesterday?
I thought for sure it was Sunday.
Okay.
I could be wrong though, because I don't keep track of UFC. All right, babe. I don't keep track of UFC like that, so I could be wrong. But I want to say it's Sunday.
Okay.
If it's Sunday, that probably works out better, right? Than tomorrow, or
Well, I know for me is just my days have been running together. No, each day is pretty much the same. Make sure the kids are breathing, breakfast, find something to do, lunch.
I got you.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, actually, shout out my sisters. Their birthday just passed. They're having a little family get together tomorrow, so I'll be there doing that tomorrow. So for me, Sunday will probably be the better day if I was to join you.
Well, you are correct. It is Sunday, June 14th at 7 p.m. my time, so probably 8 for you.
Yeah. That's a stacked card to be starting that late in the evening.
It is. It is. It's like I've just been looking over. There's not one fight that doesn't disappoint me.
And I mean, the problem with it is, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that thing's gonna run till probably 2 a.m. Unless we get a whole bunch of first round knockouts, you know.
And that's potentially because you do have some knockout artists on here.
Some first round submissions, knockouts.
But
next thing you know, we're sitting there utterly disappointed when it's going off at 11:30.
12. Well, it depends. Like the theatrics, you already know there's probably going to be some. Since I think if I did my research correctly, this is like the first UFC event on White House blade grass territory. So
I mean that, and it's TKO. You know, aka they run WWE too. So yeah, they're all about the theatrics.
Hopefully, for UFC fans, besides the politics, hopefully just you'll pay attention to the matchups, not necessarily what Donald Trump and Dana White or TKO got going on. So that's what I'm there for the matchups.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting night of fights. I'm ready to watch some people throw some hands and feet and see if 1 or 2 people get choked out. I'm all for it at this point. Like I said, not the biggest fan. I haven't been watching like I used to early on with UFC. But as we all know, UFC was different back then. It was different. But it's gonna be a good card. It's gonna be a lot of fun. People going crazy. I'm waiting trying to hold off for B to get back in here. That's why I kind of changed the subject to the UFC card, because I wanted to get B's thoughts on.
It sounded like he was headed on, so he should sound like he should be home shortly.
Yeah, I just want to get his thoughts on on the show, because I'm willing to say that The Punisher might be the best work that Marvel is doing as far as full-blown character storytelling. Probably outside of Loki and probably Moon Knight for me, because they fantastically told Moon Knight's story with his multiple personalities.
I agree.
I love what they did with Loki's story and diving deep into his character. So for like the series,
I got to rewatch. For Loki season 2, I got to rewatch season 2 because
Loki is one of those I could rewatch that over and over again.
Yeah, the first season with the TVA was great. Owen Wilson played his part well.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm gonna be honest, man. That's just, I was so skeptical of Loki at first.
Right.
And I was like, oh, this is actually really good. I can't wait for the next one. And then the same kind of thing happened with what's her name? WandaVision. Watching WandaVision. At first, I was looking at WandaVision like, I watched like the first episode or 2. I was like, man, I don't care about this. But then I went back and watched the whole thing. And I was like, yo, this was awesome. They did a phenomenal job. And I don't know how everybody feels about what was the name of it? Basically the spin-off to WandaVision. I don't know how people feel about it, but I thought it was phenomenal. Or I won't go as far as to say phenomenal. I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. I watched it. I'll watch it again. I might actually sit and watch all of those again. I know I'm gonna sit and watch the X-Men animated series again.
Yeah, I still, you know what, yeah, I still I gotta finish this one because, like I said many times before, like, listen, when my boy died, my brain and my heart just said, no, I can't go on.
Gambit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that hurt my soul.
I feel like to this day, I know it's been about what 2 years, 2 years now. I still haven't gone back to finish it.
I
And I'm
ended up
trying.
finishing it. You might as well finish it because I think it's only like, if I'm not mistaken, there's only like 3 episodes after that.
Okay.
After he died, so it's not.
It's
You
not.
ain't got long to go.
It's not. It's not the way he just. It's not the fact that he just died. Just how he died, bro. And some people be saying, "Oh, he died for no reason. Oh, old girl didn't even love him like that." She was trying to get with Magneto, but he died doing what what he thought was right, and that's what counts.
She didn't try to get with Magneto. She did.
Yeah, looked him dead in his eyes and said, "Yeah, watch us dance."
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I mean, I felt bad for my boy. They made him go out bad because he would have went out like that back in the day. I'm just gonna say that. He definitely wouldn't have went out like that back in the day.
But this animated series, follows the course. Hopefully, we see him again. Maybe as one of the four horsemen. I don't know.
I think they did a couple things with a couple characters where they made him overly emotional. Wolverine for one. And we know over the years he's had his emotional moments.
Yeah.
But I think he went out like a sucker. I think Gambit went out like a sucker. Cyclops always been soft.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cyclops was pissing me off for the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, Cyclops always been soft.
Like everybody was talking to him each and every way, but straight.
You know what I'm saying? Straight treat him like a
man. Said I'm the leader. Man, shut your bitch. Oh my god.
That boy. Magneto came in and said, "Come to me, my X-Men."
I'm just like, you gonna let somebody outsider just come in and establish dominance? Not even somebody, your arch nemesis, just come in and establish dominance. And then your team don't even put up a fight. Just like, all right, boss.
He just let him.
I'm just like, let him. I'm like, damn, Cyclops, bro.
That's when you know you can't beat somebody. When you just go, you know what, man? All right, bro.
I understand though. Magneto is a what they call it, an Omega level mutant. That's kind of not fair, but the respect wasn't even there. Man just walked in. The man really walked in his trap, took over his trap, and nobody questioned
it. I mean, niggas questioned him, but it wasn't much they could do about it.
All right. What kind of questions were they? Hey, can you stop? Hey, can you?
Wolverine was ready to dive right in, but he just take Wolverine, toss him over and over again. Wolverine got to a point where he's like, "All right, yo, if you don't care, I don't care." He looked at Scott like, "If you don't care, I don't care, bro." I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Plus, Magneto can pretty much fuck up Wolverine because of his, animadium cloud. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
look, keep me tossing Wolverine half across the world on some baseball stuff. What's Wolverine gonna do? Wolverine can't die, so that's gonna be a purgatory for him.
I mean, Magneto's the only person that can actually kill Wolverine, because I think if he takes that crap and just completely spreads it out, I think his body may explode apart. I'm not sure he's coming back from that.
No. I mean, once you explode or the nucleus gets erased on some cell DBZ shit, Yeah, that's pretty much GG's.
Yeah, and that's the one reason why you gotta look at Magneto and be like, yo, you've been nice to Wolverine all these years.
You ain't,
Realistically,
you ain't half bad. I don't think you want to be, you know, what I'm saying on some not Darkseid. What's the dude's name? I keep forgetting
Mr.
his name.
Sinister,
No, not Mr. Sinister.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. There we go. Sorry.
I just want to say Magneto is that bad because he was smashing Rogue even though they're like 20, 30 years in age difference. But that's just me.
But did she care though?
I mean, a 12-year-old don't care if a sugar daddy's giving him $1 million. That don't make it right.
But that's between two grown adults.
I don't know if she's fully grown. That's one. Number two.
nah, that Rogue was grown. That the Rogue in X-Men, the animated series, for this part, like the new one we just watched. I'm saying X-Men, yeah, that was a grown Rogue.
I guess for the new part, but I mean, he was probably smashing her mama first.
Probably.
No. Well, her mama is Mystique, yeah.
I keep forgetting Mystique got a lot of, not a lot of kids, but you know.
He was clapping her mama first, so I don't know. He might be her daddy.
Oh man, when you think of it that way, it's crazy.
Right. He was clapping moms way back then.
That's crazy.
And if you consider, I think she's younger than Nightcrawler.
I would say she is.
Yeah, she has to be. I think she's younger. She's younger than Nightcrawler because Nightcrawler was Mystique's first baby, I believe. So I'm just saying, it's like clapping your play niece. Like I knew your mama before you were born.
That's crazy.
I mean, they did the same thing. They did worse with Colossus and Kitty Pryde because I think when Colossus met Kitty Pryde, I think she was like 16. So, you know, my boy put on that 2-year plan. He's never grown that when she had 18. The streets is mine.
Yeah, so Rogue is written to be in her mid-20s. She joined the X-Men as a teenager, but she's written to be in her mid-20s, mid to late 20s, and Nightcrawler's written to be in his 30s. So Nightcrawler is the older sibling.
When did Magneto and what's her name? I'm getting bogged down. This is a shame. When did Magneto and Mystique actually meet?
What did Magneto and what?
And Mystique meet? Like when did they cross paths?
Let's see.
That's one of the few facts I do not know.
Which, now that we think about it, Magneto got children all over the place.
Right.
Because
Starling,
he got
Quicksilver.
Yep.
Magneto platinum everything moving.
Hey, yo, he's roughly 90 to 99 years old, bro.
I know. He was a child at the Holocaust.
At the Holocaust. It's crazy. Zeke, salute.
Yeah,
what up?
What's good, Lord Zeke?
Whenever clapping a 22-year-old. Like, wow.
Hey, man. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Hey, my man said I'm 99. I can manipulate the metal in my blood, girl. It's always ready.
Mystique is
should be like 50.
Mystique is written to be over 100 years old, potentially 200 plus years old.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
Her earliest documented historical appearances take place in the 19th century.
So she was giving Magneto that cougar work.
But in the Fox X-Men live action, she was born in 1934, which would make her 92 in 2026.
I don't know why I thought she was born like the 50s. Maybe that's when her character was created. No, her character is like the 70s was created, I think.
Because you gotta realize she's been walking around changing what she looked like and who she is for a long time.
Talking about Josie Forever, my lady.
You know how many people out there would abuse Mystique's power?
So she waited till she was 156 to have kids?
Crazy work. And she probably didn't even do it on purpose.
She's like, I done lived a good life. It's all right. Let it go now. But, yeah, I think, Nightcrawler's father's Azazel. I don't know who Mystique's father is. I mean, I don't know who Rogue's father is. But no, Azazel is Nightcrawler. I thought Azazel is like 500 years old, isn't he? He's like, I could swear he's like medieval times. Old. Who do I think that is? I need to know. I need an ancestry DNA.
It was crazy how old the monsters is. And then don't age either. A bit. They don't age a bit.
Who?
I said all of them. It's crazy how old they are and they don't age a bit.
Yeah, but how old is Nightcrawler's dad?
Nightcrawler's dad, you said?
Yeah, I think his name's Azazel or something like that. I could have sworn he's old.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not Apocalypse.
I don't know. I can look it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't Google Drive and be on StreamYard at the same time. Thank God for Bluetooth.
He's over 2,500 years old.
Shit. I mean, I thought it was medieval times. Nigga. I didn't know he was coming up with God in them.
Yo, it says he is over 2,500 years old. As an immortal mutant whose true lifespan is not entirely known, he existed during biblical times. Wow.
That's pre-biblical. He Old Testament old.
He's taking claim for people talking about Satan in hell. Like literally, that's what his character takes claim for that.
And say I saw the devil. Hey, it probably was Nightcrawler.
Like, no, my man said he's saying he is the devil they were talking about.
Mm.
I know they said Nightcrawler passes through a demon dimension when he poops, but I feel like Azazel does the same thing, but I think it's some weird way that their powers differ, just like a little bit.
It says specifically, he existed during biblical times and claims his past actions and demonic appearance inspired the human concepts of Satan and hell.
So Manifesto had nothing to do with it.
He wasn't even around yet.
So you're saying Manifesto should be thanking Nightcrawler, for giving him a job.
Pretty much.
Are you meaning to say Mephisto?
Mephisto, my bad, sir.
I was going to
And
fly.
I was
he
about to
did
get so confused.
See, that
I
is
was about to
crazy. He
say,
does believe
who?
in God, though. Yeah, in the films, he does believe in God. And that's so crazy about it.
Yeah, because Nightcrawler's really religious also, I think.
Okay, then my Mephisto was first. They said that man is effectively timeless and is over 4 billion years old.
Damn, he was
Who is?
Born at the dawn of the universe.
Mephisto was chilling with
Who
Pennywise
was?
with them.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was Mephisto, but whatever.
I don't know. Y'all know who I'm talking about, damn it.
All the same, you ain't got shit to do with me. I don't think they ever actually said who Rogue's dad is. Now I gotta look it up.
What do you gotta look up?
Who Rogue's daddy is?
Who's what?
Who is Rogue's father? Because I can't watch these into an X-Men '97 knowing she getting clapped by her dad. Technically, with his little magnetic force field that he can make, he's the only one who touches her.
So her real parents are regular humans, Priscilla and Owen. She was born to them. Her adoptive parents and surrogates are Mystique and the Dynamic. No, wait, hold on. Dynamic. Mystique ultimately manipulated Rogue and used her as a weapon in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Okay, so I don't know how that works. But her parents, so technically her parents are just normal humans. And Mystique pretty much adopted her.
But basically, you know, the whole where like she ran away and she met Mystique, and Mystique kind of took her under her wing.
Yeah, and they found her in the swamp. And Mystique and her partner Destiny raised and mentored Rogue.
Okay, figure that.
Mystique was growing up getting a taste of everything just because she could mutate. It's crazy work.
Mystique might be the original LGBT.
No, she definitely is. Nightcrawler does believe in God. And I think a part of that is because of his father's history.
Yeah, it was in X, I think in X2 when they introduced him in a church, and they also talk about it in the original X-Men series. Because I think at one point Storm was like, "Well, how do you believe?" And he kind of ran it down.
Yeah. So we can get back to this conversation. And
No more X-Men.
I gotta get into the Punisher. This way I'm not keeping us here all night. B, I know you watched it. Jay said he watched it basically right before the stream. So, but B, I'm gonna start off with you. Is Punisher Marvel's best work? And tell me your thoughts on this standalone episode here that came out.
I don't think it's their best work, but it's some of the best shoot 'em up, bad guy got to die shit that you gonna see.
When I say Punisher's their best work, I mean overall his character work. Overall, do you think it's some of their best character work overall? Is what I mean by that. Sorry, I should have been more clear. Go ahead.
Man, and this special, or just like over the arc of the MCU?
Over the whole arc of his character. And then tell me about what you thought about this special. but the arc of his character in general. Do you think it's the best character work they have going in Marvel?
Right now, it definitely is. It's got he's been through the psycho, got back to the redemption, and you know when it's time to go demon time, he can get back to it. So he has the most adjustable arc. He is exactly what an anti-hero is supposed to be. He's that good guy, and then he's that, hey, everybody got to die guy. It depends on the situation. Not so much how Venom is like the anti-hero. It's like he does bad things, but at all times he's pretty much a hero. Punisher can go either way on any subject, and they make it very clear that that's exactly how he's written to people. So as far as art, yeah, he's got the best.
All right, so give me your thoughts on this. Now that special that they dropped.
Oh, I love the special because it's exactly what I wanted it to be. Just him having all the fun in the world that he could possibly have. Getting done what he needs to get done. I ain't gonna give away what happened in it for people who ain't seen it. But yes, him having the absolute most fun that Punisher could have doing what he does best.
I'm gonna say I don't mind if you want to give anything away because people should have seen it by now. It's free not free. You got to pay for Disney Plus, but if you got Disney Plus,
okay,
you can see it whenever you want. So,
fuck it. He fucked shit up as he should have been able to do in the Daredevil series, but they was pussyfooting around trying to be all fucking emotional. That work?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't see that as spoilers, but yeah, that's perfectly fine. Mr. J.
I don't think it was pointless, but I'm just saying, like,
I didn't say pointless. I said spoiler. I don't see it as a spoiler.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. You know, some people sensitive.
Mr. J, you watched it just before we went live here. Give me your thoughts on the series, and then you let me know if you agree that his character arc is one of the best character arcs going now. And if not, let me know who you think is better.
Right now, including with the special, yeah. Like I know some up there, like you mentioned, like Moon Knight, Loki. I mean, I can't really say Spider Man. That would be a cop out. As far as like TV shows, I don't think he's been in recent movies yet, right?
I mean, even the movies. If you go with the movies, the TV shows, just the overall character work. Because a lot of people, their characters are very, they have no backstory, or they're very like dodgy in a way, where you get a part of their story that you don't get the other part, and stuff is missing, and you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, I will say, Falcons, Captain America. I feel like there could be a little bit more, but as far as like right now, it's up there as far as character development. If you follow the movies and his lone TV show that he had with Bucky.
Yeah, I for me, Captain America, I don't know. I can't. I watched the series. I watched the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not as sold on the character. I don't know if it's the character work. I don't know if it's the acting. I'm not sold on the character.
Probably the acting.
It's nice to watch. It's not bad. Yeah. It's not terrible.
It's the season, definitely. They did a good job. I ain't gonna say it was spectacular, but they did a good job.
Yeah. So give me your thoughts on the special.
Like I said, just watched it before I came on. Not gonna lie, I was kind of confused at first. I was like, man, what's in his head and what's real? Because man was going back and forth between, hey man, I don't want to be here. His dead wife and daughter. Like hell, it's an old girl's wife. Because she came up in a wheelchair. She realized, oh, okay, it didn't hit me until he started, spraying everybody. Oh, okay, this part real. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So I gotta say, I absolutely love that aspect of it because again, that to me went into the storytelling about his character,
Right.
where things get too quiet and he starts to lose his mind.
Right.
Because the only thing that runs through his mind is, his friends that he's lost, his family, and he wants to continue to avenge them, but he's taking everybody out that had to do with them.
Yeah.
So that leaves him in this weary spot where he can't quite grasp what to do with life.
That's what
He wants to stay out of trouble. He wants to mind his business.
He can't.
But that inner good guy in him, the hero side of the anti-hero, likes to save certain good people. Like when he saved that guy and his family.
Yeah. Like saying the shows, because that little girl, well, after he finished with the apartment, he sees the coffee shop he was at earlier. The little girl, then their family. He says that when he goes back to the cemetery. Hey, I saw somebody that reminded me of you. I think I am gonna keep going. So as long as there's there's some people that need help, innocent people that need help that can't really defend themselves against, the maniacs that he be taking down, which was like I ain't gonna lie, like suicide by the way, because I understand that okay, look, you put a hit out on some guy, but as soon as I hear it's Frank Castle, yeah, I'm good. I don't need money.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. It's like I'll pass. And here's the biggest part for me. She messed up by rolling up and letting him know she put a hit on him.
Right. I'm just like
letting him know,
how is that smart?
You still got an enemy out here. And that's all he's been looking for. Early in the season, that's all he's thinking of. Is like everybody's going. I could just go away now. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I just want to. He basically just wanted to die to be at peace,
right?
Because he had nobody else left to kill.
He was putting it last in the beginning of the show, like the first 10 minutes. He was at the cemetery about to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Until he keeps on having hallucinations of his daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And his wife.
And just to see that him go from that to okay, they really are here to try to kill me. He snapped
he stepped out of it
like that. Is at first he's looking through, he's like he's looking through the peephole, and it's almost like it's too good to be true.
Right.
No, this ain't really happening. And what made him snap was hearing they were about to try to essay the woman across the hall.
Yeah, he popped his shit.
He fucking lost it.
Cause when you mess with the kiddos,
ran through the fire, the door, and that was it for everybody after that.
But look, it's funny that you say that he snapped back into it. Cause like I mentioned earlier, that's when I was like, "Oh, this is real. This ain't no hallucination. This is happening." Yeah." So I think that was a nice touch, for people who enjoy.
Yeah, no, absolutely, it was, and that's what I mean by their character work with him, man. You can see every bit of his emotion, his care, even down to the point where he gets away from the apartment building and he sees the lady, and he's like, "I can kill you and your bodyguard and end all of this now."
Right.
But he turns to help the family because he hears the little girl scream, and he hears the guy telling, saying, "Get away from my daughter."
Right.
And he thinks of his family. And he opts to save them rather than going after the person that put a hit on him.
Because he at that point he's like, I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you.
Yeah. He like, oh, you done screwed up. I know who you are. I know who you represent now.
And look, the bodyguard she had. I mean, that's cute. Thinking like right? he can stop. That's cute.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, he looking all menacing and trying not to be, look all stuff. I'm like, all right. I mean, I don't know what he's supposed to do to Frank, but all right.
The thing is, she should have left him alone. Like he could have killed you just because you were related. He murked your son in front of you, but he definitely let you know that you're not on the list, so I'm gonna let you slide. And then you went and mess with him.
Yeah, because you try to be this heartless mobster that you're not. And look how long it took you to even attempt to try to come after this man. You all in a wheelchair and crippled up now. Like what? Just let it go. Let it go. Certain things you gotta let go. There's no way you look at all these years past and everybody that Frank Castleton took out and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get him now." What?
I don't know what's more dumb, like the hit or the people signing up for the hit.
Both.
If you ain't got a sniper shot from 2 miles away, just leave Frank alone.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm
She's
thinking,
like, I want to watch you die.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. I don't know how long you're gonna wait for that, but all right. And then the people coming up, running up with just like baseball bats and crowbars and pipes and stuff. I'm like, I mean, all right, those people, yeah, right. I'm just like, all right. I mean, y'all
the dudes he threw off of the balconies. Like, what were you thinking?
I mean, the guys that actually try to come with guns. All right, cool. That's. I mean, you had a chance, but Frank is Frank. Let's be honest.
Like, yeah, but the rest of them, they might as well ran up with a butter knife.
I mean, majority of them didn't run up with anything at all. Just hope and 2 fists.
A butter knife and harness and toast because your ass was already cooked.
Bruh, the way the part where he shot the dude in the head as he was falling off the upper level of the roof to the lower level of the other roof, and he hit that shot dead on. Bang! I was like, all right, yep, that's it. Nah, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Man said, LeMay was picking up. And LeMay was playing real life Call of Duty. The man just, all right, cool. I'm out. Let me just pick up this next gun. Reload.
Yeah, like he's just that's another part of the storytelling that I love right there. Right? It's not like certain movies where they just don't run out of bullets. They just don't run out of ammo. You know what I'm saying?
My man was just proficient with everything.
Yes, he's picking up whatever he's got around him.
AK, tech.
He picked up one or two that jammed on him. And he's just like, all right, toss that. What's next?
Right. My man could have thrown chopsticks at somebody's forehead.
You know what I'm
kind of
saying?
did. I mean, that big ass dude with the chain, and we killed him with a pin.
Yeah, he was
put the work on him.
I was like, how many holes he gonna poke in this man with this pen? It's crazy.
And the fact that he pulled out whatever the dude stabbed him with, walked by a paramedics, didn't even think about stopping.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm good. He ain't put no alcohol, no iodine, nothing on it. Just
nothing. Just down. You got to go, bro.
Yeah,
by any means necessary.
Yeah, let me go talk to my baby girl. No, let her know. Yeah,
I think
I'm gonna be okay.
The funniest part is that she was all bold, but then as soon as that man came off that roof, he rolled down onto that bus and then rolled to the floor. As soon as he got up, mind you, this man done been through I don't know what. Now he done fell off the roof and everything. He got up, he walked on the street. She's like, all right, we gotta go.
Right, the fact that him, I'm not gonna lie, him, and maybe just me. Him hitting those two school buses reminded me of when Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker had he had fell off.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh man, the slow way he got up. I'm just like, oh man, I don't even know how you still going. I would just lay down. It's like, all right, yep.
When you're at the top, if you're at the top of the joint, you get at the top of anything and bounce and then roll onto the ground, like I'd have been like, look, I'm good. Y'all got it.
I done killed my 10 or however many that was at the apartments. Yeah, I'm done.
I've been in Chris Tucker and Money Talk. Just shoot me in the medulla oblongata.
For most people, that's double, maybe triple the pain. For Frank Castle, the bus just broke his fall. That's all that was.
He was like, I appreciate you for being there for me.
Pretty much. Like, he was like, thank you. All right. let's go. Get some like, all right, who's next?
You can see the. I know it kind of hurt. You see the blood pouring from his nose, his mouth a little bit.
I mean, well, he did get hit a couple times, fell off a couple. That was like his third big fall. Ran through a fire. I think he got shot or stabbed once or twice by that time. And that's why I say, like, certain when you do these matchups where you go Daredevil versus Punisher or Batman versus Punisher or any of these other, I go Punisher's gonna win because he just doesn't. His ability to withstand damage is crazy.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you just
Gotta be like,
and Batman's no kill rule, nice guy bullshit. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly.
right. You gotta be like you have to have almost like a world level durability. Like you have to be a Luke Cage or a Colossus or
Luke Cage is kind of cheating, but
like even the Thing. I think the Thing would get the work done to him.
But it's literally only two people that were human or have some human about them that I think could really stop the Punisher, and that being Deadpool and Deathstroke.
Man, Deadpool ain't human. All the fourth walls.
I said word. I said word, meaning
word.
He was human at one point.
I'm about to say, man, Deadpool don't even take shit seriously. But man gonna be pissing Frank off.
Yes, he's definitely gonna be pissing Frank off, but he can't die.
Frank can blow him to hell. I mean, that's still a loss. He's not gonna be able to kill him, but he can still blow him to hell.
Yeah, he's gonna regenerate though.
And yeah, I mean he'll regenerate, but that fight will be over.
Frank, because Frank. I mean, yeah, because it's gonna take him a while to regenerate fully.
Yeah, people think if you cut off Deadpool's head, he just regenerates like tomorrow. That's why I liked in the movie with Deadpool when he got his arm cut off, he had to grow the little baby arm back.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Get back to red. Like it's just gonna be, oh, he got his arm cut off. He'll be back tomorrow. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, they did his character very accurate. Very accurate. I like that about Deadpool. And the other one, like I said, is Deathstroke. But Deathstroke could absolutely die. So that's gonna be a tough one too. Because Frank's gonna be like, listen, it's almost like even though Frank doesn't have superpowers, it's almost like his actual superpower, if he was to have one, was just to outlast the enemy. I'm just going to live longer than you.
Yeah, I think the Deathstroke thing is like he's really tactically acute because they even showed a thing where it was I believe it was a cartoon where Deadshot had been contracted to kill somebody, and so was Deathstroke. And Deadshot, like, he shot his blade off in 3 shots, and within them 3 shots, Deathstroke turned and looked exactly where Deadshot was set up at. Like, just hearing those 3 shots, he literally turned and looked him in the eye like, hey, that's enough of that bullshit. And Deadshot was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, he's a super soldier. So he had like a form of a super soldier serum. So he's one of those. That's why I was interested when I saw a breakdown of him versus Captain America. And I'm sorry, Cap, but the Deathstroke wins.
Yeah, Cap is getting Cap. It's just like Batman. Brother. Yes, you can fight for so long, but if you're not going to take him out, ASA goddamn P,
go.
He's gonna get you back.
Did USA score again?
3-0.
3-0. Let's go. Yeah, man, Punisher, man. I just love what they do with this special, because now, especially the way it ended, he's got to hunt this lady down now. So are we seeing another season that has to do with that, or is there something that's gonna finish off and like when they, I don't know, they do some type of get together with all the heroes?
I don't think she's
the defenders, or Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I think she might bring the defenders back together. At most, she'll bring the defenders back together, but there's got to be a bigger villain than her because she's not going to be enough.
well, no, that's the point I'm making. I'm saying, is she gonna be like one of the side kills and bringing back the defenders, or is she gonna be like a Frank series? You know what I mean? One season, he's got to find her and kill her to end it all. End to the hit.
It maybe a 6-episode miniseries. That's all I
Yeah,
get.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a
makes more
series
people-
short
it
enough for
makes-
Jay to watch.
Yeah,
Man.
it definitely puts
Well, I'm getting
that
better,
feeling
man.
of, I
I'm
need
getting
to see
better.
more Frank Castle.
I'm
Because he
definitely-
came at the end, he came on, he was cleaned up, had to cut right,
Man had to fade
Here,
the
right.
look
had
the
the vest
blend.
on clean.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all, I gotta take a minute to do this. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
Oh yeah.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I watch my WWE every Friday. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't tricking if you got it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that is.
Your name was man. What you talking about? You gotta know your own name.
Yo, Lil Yachty really be
Nigerian? No.
rolling with this man
A lot of
every
them.
week.
I guess.
I mean, he ain't dropping no music, so you might as well be.
Part of Yahuda. Part of Judah.
I don't know. Maybe he'll turn this 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 time of his life into a little EP or something. Whether it's
Trick had to stop. Hold on, shout out Trick Williams. He had to stop and acknowledge a little fan. Little boy had the little white fur coat on with the glasses. He's like, oh, Trick was like, I see you. I see you.
you gotta do it for the kiddos. Like
People,
it's like when
there's so many people out there that absolutely hate that he's just a star. And it's outrageous.
I don't know why, because
I mean, you know, part of the reason why.
I understand, but that I understand.
He looks a lot like us.
Yeah. But look, you see any kid in the fur coat and the sunglasses, hell, I'm stopping too. I'm like, all right, bro, I got you. I feel you.
Lil Man was not of our hue either. He was of the lighter hue.
Right. You know, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
Me,
still showed him the love.
me growing up, I mean, look, Shawn Michaels didn't look any part of me. Guess what? I like one of my favorite wrestlers, Triple H. Every time he hit that pedigree, Kane,
Triple H
Undertaker.
was one of my favorite wrestlers as well.
Right. So I'm just like, for us, I don't like, look, if you cool, you cool. Like, you know, Eddie and Chavo Guerrero, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, man. Trick is really that dude, bro. He really that dude. Like, that's my guy.
All right. Like on the side note, my bad question for you. You know, you OG. You know, you and beat OG in this wrestling thing, and well, this doesn't go back to your to your childhood, but you know, if Kofi, who would have like the better? Well, first question, who would have the better like finisher out of them? Because you know, Trick Williams got the trick shot, and you know, Kofi. Well, I don't know if he still does it anymore, but his his first finisher was Trouble in Paradise.
I mean, that's still been his finisher all these years. Was still Trouble in Paradise.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he never switched it. Miss Chris in the building. How you doing?
Miss Chris. No, so glad you can join us. I know Coach and Sutton were having a hell of a good time over there. So glad you could stop by.
Yes, they were. I was in there for quite a while. I actually watched the whole stream. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I still had to pull it up.
I had it pulled up as well.
My second monitor.
So show support to my peoples over there. But yeah, man, Trick. I love the fact that his finisher is the trick shot, that jumping knee. because it's a finisher. He can hit on anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He can come out of nowhere. He ain't got to lift nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And with his athleticism, he can. If the guy or whoever is taller than him, he can probably get to there, and that believable hit spot. Pause.
She said she fell asleep before you went live yesterday.
No worries, Chris. Like I said, I know you one of the consistent supporters. So, you, Zeke, cousin Davon, Mr. Jared. It's all good. It's all good. I know everybody got different schedules, especially around summertime. But definitely gonna have content all over. So there'll always be a show, whether it be tomorrow, maybe Sunday, maybe on a random ass Tuesday. Who knows?
That and Jay don't like to let people know if he is or isn't going live. Before he does it, he just pops
That's
up last minute.
that's my shtick, though.
Like very last minute, just pops up. Like, hey, I'm here. In case you were wondering.
Like I said, I put it like this. I put it like this. You know how in boxing, you got the your IBFs, your WBC, champion. Look, let's just say like whether the people that you usually watch or support heavily are not on. That's where the regular champion, like me, come in. Am I as well known? No, but I entertain you as well. No, I'm in conference training for a month. Or where am I? Damn, Chris. Good luck with that. No, wait. Is it like in person or is it like death by PowerPoint? Death by PowerPoint. Yeah, I can't do it.
Listen, conference training, training in general, is always a pain in the behind.
It's like the remakes of Three Stooges over here. Oh man, well, I must be Curly then.
Freaking.
No, it's a person. Okay, so all right. So you get to pack your lunch, your snacks, a couple bottles of water. A little break in between.
I ain't gonna hold you. I do to maintain my electrical license out here in Connecticut. We got to do a course every year for 4 hours.
That's not terrible.
And
oh man,
I have no problem doing that over Zoom rather than going in person. Because when I go in person, I'm yawning all the time. I'm tired. I just can't do it.
I know if it's on Zoom, especially something like if let's just say my manager or boss, needs me to pay attention to, I know I can't do it. I know how my brain works. As soon as something else catches my attention, I'm lost.
Well, that's the thing. You don't necessarily need to pay attention. What they're going over is code changes, right? And most of the time, it's not pertaining to anything that matters. But even if it is, it's something you'll run into at a later point anyway. So what I do is I sit there, I'll have me a little snack, and you got to leave your camera on the whole time during the course hours. So what I'll do is I'll sit there, I'll have me a little snack, and I'll just sit there and relax.
I know. For me, if I ever do get a job like that, I gotta buy me. I gotta talk to First Lady, about this, but I gotta buy me like a stand up dish or something. Cause if I sit down and start, trying to listen, yeah, I'm falling asleep. And God forbid if the mic is still on.
No. You're required to be muted.
Okay.
You're required to be muted so that unless he asks you, unless you have a question. But you're required to be muted so that he can talk, and then you get breaks. So it's not like 4 hours straight. You get like a half-hour break here or there. Little quick break, and that's really where he expects you. That's your chance to get up, walk around, grab a snack, something like that.
They pop that pre-workout, go about your day. Yeah. Or for me, like what Celsius or whatever they got out there. I don't know about pre-workout now.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you the one that hurts. The one that hurts is when I got to redo my OSHA. So OSHA doesn't technically expire at all. But in Connecticut, you're required to do it if it's your OSHA 10, you're required to do it every 5 years. And if it's your OSHA 30, you're required to do it. Actually, I don't think you have to do it at all. Or they changed it recently. I think they changed it recently. So you're required to do your OSHA 30 every 5 years now, too. But it's like the only difference that was between the two was that the OSHA 30 they didn't have an expiration for. It's like, oh, you got your OSHA 30? Don't worry about it. You ain't never got to do the class again. So people would take, and the OSHA 30, for those who don't know, is a 30-hour course.
Oh, fuck that.
So, yeah. And it's like, it's little modules. It's not a person either. It's modules.
I'd rather be a
So
person.
you're watching modules, and then you got to answer questions, and it's all on a laptop. So it's So I always opted for the OSHA 10 because I'm like, hey, they give me a good 5 years, then I'll just do the 10 because the OSHA 10 is only 10 hours. It's like, okay, I'll do my 10 hours in another 5 years. And they technically only let you break it up into a certain amount of hours at a time. So like usually it'll take probably 2 days to do it because they won't let you do the 10 hours straight. Even though that's how most people would prefer to do it, just get the 10 hours out the way. They make you like some of them, not all of them. Some of them make you take a break, and it's that stuff is tough. Having to sit through that.
Yeah, I know for me, green tea, well, just all tea in general. I know for me, I know that's gonna keep me up because tea just runs right through.
Yeah, same for me. If I'm down in tea, I'm in the bathroom pissing all day.
Yeah, me too. But guess what? I'll be up though. I'll be up. I'll be more alert.
Yeah, but that's fine and dandy for if you're doing like an OSHA course, because the OSHA course, you can pause it, get up, go do what you got to do, come back, whatever. But to do the fucking, man, listen, can't do it. No, we don't. Not every year. Hold on one second.
I see Mr. Gus carried away in on any certificates or renewals. Just me up here. Halftime or for USA and Paraguay for those who care about the new football. USA is whooping up on Paraguay. Right, nice. SmackDown's going on. What else they got right now? Oh well, the Game 5 is tomorrow, so we're gonna see if New York is gonna run amok, Gotham style.
Welcome back, babe. No, we don't do simulations every year, but we do gotta take that 4-hour course every year, which is bad enough. Everybody dreads it, and we pay for it every year too. So we pay to keep our license, and we pay for a course every year. It's just the state makes us pay for everything. You pay for a course, you pay for the license itself every year. And then, like I said, you would think, oh, hey, go pay for a 4-hour course to get, re-educated on what's new in the code. Okay, that's fine. But it's like, oh yeah, pay this one, pay another 100 and something on top of that to keep your license. It's a pain in the butt.
Oh man, yeah. It said Gene Shalit, died.
That's entirely understandable because I'm working on doing web development. So even doing web development, I'm gonna keep my license so I can step into electrical whenever I want as well. And having an electrical license allows me to not only do electrical, but data, fire alarm, audio visual, everything. Like my license covers everything under electrical. The only thing I can't do with my license is bid for contracts. I would need the E1 for that, and I'm probably at some point going to test for the E1 as well. Might as well. So at some point I'll probably do that too. I had an E1, and then you know what I mean. Then I could, if I want to start my own electrical business at that point, then I could do that too. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start another business and hire Mr. J as an editor for my business.
Huh? What?
You heard me. I need to hire an editor.
All I heard was
Mr. Ghost Gun need an editor still too. You know, he talked about possibly, you know, retiring at some point. So USA, shout out USA. Is it still 3-zip?
Yeah, they're about to start the second half.
USA up 3-zip, about to start the second half. We about to do this thing. New York, I need y'all to calm down.
Nah, you can't tell New York. Nah. I only been to New York once. One time was enough. But look, they're Knicks, an historic franchise on the verge of winning their first title in since 19, if I'm correct, 1978, 79, something like that.
It's just 70s.
Look, and to put that in perspective, my mom was born in 1977. So yeah, it's been more than 50 years. It's long overdue.
And I understand that, but to be hitting Wemby in the head with an egg, crazy.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that at all. Like
they hit Wemby in the head with an egg.
They stomped out Spurs
fans out there getting jumped.
Yeah. Like for me, I never believe, hey man, once a man is down, hey bro, that's it. The fight's over. Don't turn your back on him, but the fight's over.
Yo, this man got jumped by a whole city.
Yeah.
A whole city, bro. Not one of them people knew him personally.
Nah. So if that happened on a regular, what was it, a regular Thursday or whatever, imagine what's gonna happen tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's really gonna be not just Gotham. It's gonna be which Batman game was that? Yeah, it's gonna be Arkham City.
You over here telling me not to ask them? You telling me not to ask them to calm down? I have to.
You think they gonna listen?
Minds are at stake.
Like, you think people gonna listen?
Yeah, a random Spurs fan got jumped after the game. I think it was game 3.
Somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, because Spurs had won that one.
Yeah, because the Spurs won. He walked out of the game. He still had his Spurs jersey on, and people just started swinging at him. He swung back, tried to defend himself.
That was a dumbass move.
You know, he was trying to run.
I just ran
at the same time. And it just didn't happen. They was coming from every angle, bro. Pause.
Unless your name Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, Jackie Chan, yeah, you ain't got no dog in that fight.
I can't listen. We can't say that he was taking chances. As a fan of a basketball team, you're supposed to be able to go to the game. Like you're supposed to be able to go there and watch the game.
Like, look, like for instance, I mean, not for instance, but like the extreme measures. But me being a Lakers fan, I live in San Antonio. Over the years I've been here. I've been to a couple of Spurs games in full Lakers gear on, and nothing has happened to me.
I don't
They
know
might.
who let him wear the jersey, right? But still, you can't treat people like that, man.
Nah, man.
Salute, Big Joe.
Mr. Joe, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping by.
Listen,
Have you ever been around people from Jersey? I don't want to from the stories that Reg has told, so I'm good on that.
you don't want to what?
Be around people from Jersey.
Be around people from Jersey?
Yeah.
I haven't told you any stories.
Yes, you have.
It was one story.
And that one story was enough.
Chill. It wasn't even that bad.
Bro, kick it to your goal. No, never mind. Cool. Jersey niggas a different breed. Guarantee you, if it was someone from Jersey. Yeah, I'm not visiting.
Jersey people are a different breed, but you know what? That's all over this East Coast area. Is like just a short distance from Mass, whether it be Mass, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. You would think being in such a close range to each other that even Pennsylvania being so close to each other, all of us, that it would be like some similarities and everything's entirely different. From the way they dress, the way people dress, to the way they talk, the way they carry themselves, everything is entirely different. And when I promise you, the slang is all different. If you come to Connecticut, you say, "Hey, what's good?" People like, "Hey, what's good?" Chilling. You go to New York, "Hey, yo, what's good?" "What's good, son? You trying to fight, son?" What you mean, what's good? It's a big difference, bro. It just means two different things. Same two words, two different meanings. Telling you, Jay, it's crazy.
You got it.
Jay said, "You got it, yo. I'm good."
I'll be inside with First Lady and the kids watching the Disney movies or something, cooking.
No, I hear that. And that's part of why, like you talk about, yeah, man, you need to move to Texas. First off, first and foremost, moving is crazy because, and I'm not saying nobody should ever move ever in their life. I'm not saying that. Before anybody think I'm saying that. Moving is crazy because you move somewhere to another state, you don't know what you're getting. That's one.
That's
like
true.
you are familiar with everything, which is fine. That could be good, that could be bad. It all depends on what you make of it. But there's certain things that, like for me, the big thing that stopped me from moving anywhere south is the weather. Right? I damn near died between today and yesterday. Today was 94, something like that. 91, 94. Way humidity, air thick as hell. And then yesterday was up over 100. And I'm like, nah, you can have this. You can have all this. I can't. That whole, any conversation you had with me during the winter, where I was like, man, this snow, man, I'd rather continue to have that conversation, bro. Because at the end of the day, I can be cold and still get comfortable. I can't get comfortable if it's hot. I can't. I just can't do it. And I get people adapt to it because I got a lot of family that lived up here and then moved down south. Friends, family, all that. They love it. I can't do it. It's not me. Not for me. I move to Texas. I'll be dead in a week. Guaranteed, dead in a week.
At least move to North Texas, or more towards.
Yeah, that's still too far south.
Damn.
I won't go by the Carolinas.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as you see me getting past the Carolinas to live, if I'm getting past the Carolinas, I'm like, oh, I'm too far south. To visit is one thing. To live, nah.
I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, of course, anything I say is probably counts towards bias. But well, I will say depending on where. Just like most places, it just depends on where. Like, of course, if I say, "Oh, come with me, visit my family in Bentonville, South Carolina," you can be like, "Where's that at?" Well, see what happened was. Of course, of course, I'm gonna say let's go there because like I'm from there. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing bad's gonna happen, but I know I'm good. I don't know about you.
Man, listen. If I ever move from Connecticut to somewhere else, the stories I tell of Connecticut will be great ones. I'll make Connecticut sound so good. Oh man, they used to have a Freddie Fixer parade. Everybody be outside having a ball while they got the marching bands going down the street, the music playing. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a ball, man. It was crazy out there. But I'm just gonna completely leave out the spot where people died every Freddie Fixer parade. Somebody was almost guaranteed to die.
Like my ass is gonna be like, "How's the weather?" They be like, "The what? The weather? How is it? It's frigid."
No, it's not. I'm telling you now, like the people who aren't punks can handle the weather up here, no problem.
Call me up. I guess I'm with RuPaul then.
You know what I'm saying? I is once you live up here and you see that snow, bro, you go out and you have a good time in the snow, and then you could get, I don't care how cold you get, runny nose, you think you got hypothermia, I don't give a fuck what it is. You warm back up, I promise you this, once you warm back up, you're like, yo, that was a good time. That was a good time. We gotta do it again. It's the same every time.
Look, the farthest I go in the snow is probably not even bobsledding, but just regular sledding down a hill. I mean, I don't know about raging in a southern setting, especially my hometown. Because that's my family. Look, of course, I don't feel no threat around there because I know where all the good spots at. As far as rage just roaming around, just thugging it out, that's a different story.
Yeah, if I'm just strolling.
Right.
Poor Jay. Hey Jay, what's this place? He like, what you doing over there? Like, should I leave?
Yes, if I'm questioning it, yes.
It'll be the same thing if you came to Connecticut, though.
Right, same thing.
If you're roaming around Connecticut, and you're like, yo, and you like, yo, I'm in Bridgeport. I'm like,
All right, Chris.
Run, Jay, run.
All right, Chris. Appreciate you for stopping by.
All right, Chris. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
I'm like, run, Jay, run. You can't stay there.
All right, I wish I could run if I could feel my legs. These Long Johns, these thermals, or wherever the hell, and then these hand warmer, sandbag pocket things, they ain't really doing too much.
Nah, man, I'll admit, winters like the one I've shown you pictures of, those don't happen often.
I'm about to say, like the picture you like. We go back to Discord now. I'm like, hold on.
Those don't happen often, especially nowadays. Back in the day when I was younger, we would get a lot of crazy winters, but now we don't get them like that. We don't get them like that now. If we did, I'd be honest with you, but it's really like we'll get snow, get a couple inches of snow. It'll get down to like 20, 30 degrees at night, but you're in the house sleeping, so it don't really affect you.
The hell does that mean?
What you mean? What that mean?
Yeah, as soon as you said 20, 30 degrees, yeah, my brain said, yeah, nope.
You're in the house sleeping. It's at nighttime.
So I'm gonna have to put like a sweatshirt or a hoodie on.
No, you got heat. We got working. See, this ain't like the infrastructure in Texas where you get any extreme weather, everything go down. That shit, y'all can't keep nothing on down there.
No, we can't.
Everything go out,
especially with these cookie cutter houses. Yeah, I will tell you the truth about that. Yeah, I wouldn't trust none of these new houses.
Yeah, a lot of the places up here in brick. Okay,
and that's what I need. That's what me and First Lady need.
Brick or fine built wood.
All right, brick and mortar, Abraham Lincoln style. You know, Fortress of Solitude, Legion of Doom type shit.
A lot of the houses up here are very, very sturdy. Unless you find one that's extremely old and never got updated, most of them, 99% of them are very sturdy. And I'll tell you this, the power does go out in some places, but that's usually the power lines went down, not just because, it's freezing cold. So, because you got to realize we prepare for all that. Unlike Texas.
No, yeah, we ain't prepared for shit.
Yeah, southern places, we prepare for extreme heat and extreme cold.
Bro. You would think somebody would be like, all right, cool. Now let's have some salt in store. Let's have some, some firewood, available. No, even Buc-ee's has all that shit. But that's Buc-ee's though. Not no Walmart. Yeah. Not even my. Well, no, I can't say HEB do have the firewood. Let me take that back. But as far as stuff that Chicago people or up north have, as far as salt for salt in the roads or
no, you
ain't gonna see that.
Yeah, we could go buy our own bags of salt on our walkways, our parking lots, and all that. Then you got the DOT drives around; they salt the roads the night before.
None of that.
So we prepare for weather, like extreme weather. You know what I'm saying? Like the last 2 days, like I said, been crazy hot. The schools called home, say, hey, half a day. Any school that doesn't have working air conditioning goes, hey, we're having a half a day. So we can let the kids out because of the heat. We prepare for that, man.
We like, hey, man, suck
it. We ready. Ready like Freddy. All right.
That's OG Kruger. This new one in 2010. New one.
So that whole thing, you come up north, you'll be fine. Like I said, 20 degrees. If it gets down to 20, 30 at night, you're in the house sleep. Ain't nothing to worry about.
I knew I heard a lot from 20 miles away. Use a goddamn lie.
You could turn your heat on and you good to go.
You got to go outside eventually, Jay. Don't believe that bullshit.
No, like I said, 20, 30 at night. During the day, you're usually around 50 degrees. Which
you can say that the same thing about the mountains in Texas. So what you trying to preach?
50 and sunny is actually nice weather. It's actually nice weather. And you're more than likely going to go into obviously a job or store or somewhere that's got heat. Your car's got heat. So I don't see why people get so scared and punkish over the weather. I don't.
Yep, and there's snow in hell.
I just don't see why. People, like I said, I can't stand the heat, but that's a different thing. It's harder to cool off from being too hot than it is to warm up from being too cold.
And Missy Elliott can't stand the rain.
I don't know what you talking about. You just saying random shit just to say it.
Because you saying bullshit just to say it at this point in time. It ain't that cold. Shit.
It's not. And
if it ain't 75 and sunny, I don't want to hear none of that shit you talk.
Yeah, I know, because you can't handle the cold. That's because you a punk when it comes to the cold.
You goddamn right.
Okay,
I like my balls unshriveled, sir.
That is fine. You literally just agree with what I just said to Jay. So I don't know why you trying to act like I'm lying.
Because you're a psycho. Anybody who can stand the cold, can stand a cold day in hell, cannot be trusted.
That doesn't no, that's not what that means, sir.
It's exactly what it means.
It means I know how to prepare for the weather. It
I
means I know
prepare too. It's still cold.
Oh, come on, he messed up the shot.
If we preparing for the weather, that means it's cold. I like 75 and sunny. You don't have to prepare for that. You just walk outside.
You still have to prepare for 75 and sunny because you're not going outside. You 75 and sunny, you're not getting up in a pair of jeans and a long sleeve shirt with a jacket or a hoodie and going outside. No, you got to prepare for it still. You got to say, oh, it's 75, sunny out. Okay, slight breeze. All right, I'll wear a t-shirt and some shorts today.
If I'm in Texas, I don't need a hoodie. That's the point.
Yeah, you do. We just talked about that. We literally just talked about how, and you're the prime example why it's a bunch of idiots in Texas. Because y'all go, I don't need to wear a hoodie. I don't need to own a hoodie if I live in Texas. Yes,
because I'm going straight to the car
out there too. Y'all get y'all occasional winters in Texas, and then everybody's all over the road because they don't know how to fucking drive.
I'm not Texas. I know how to drive in the snow.
You got people freezing to death in Texas because they feel they don't need to own a hoodie.
I'm going to the car and in a building and back to the car and back to the house.
Okay, you tell that to Texas infrastructure, where 9 times out of 10, Jay just talked about this, their power goes down and out because they can't prepare for the cold down there.
I'm not living in a house that don't got it. Are you serious?
From Texas and literally just said, when it comes to winter down there, it sucks. They don't prepare for it. They don't salt the roads. It's always icy, and the houses don't hold power, and they're all shitty houses and be falling apart because of the cold. So don't tell me when you're down south, down in Texas, oh, well, I'm going from the house to the car. But yeah, your house going to be cold as shit too because you ain't going to have no power.
I'm going to have blankets.
No damn heat on.
I'm going to have blankets in a fucking chimney. Ain't no fucking way I'm buying a house without a chimney.
Yeah, good luck with that too, because Jay said, this is coming out of Jay's mouth. He literally just said it, and clearly you didn't hear everything we was talking about. Jay literally just said it's almost impossible to find firewood.
Yeah. It's called shipping. What you think is gonna happen? You think I'm just going?
No, you do know they shut down shipping in Texas when it's icy like that, right?
You buy firewood when it's hot outside so it could dry out. You don't wait for the winter.
He said there's nowhere to find it. That was literally what he just said. He said the only place he's ever seen it is at Buc-ee's.
And it's called, I have family in Maryland, and I will ship the shit to my house.
How you gonna do that if shipping shut down because everything's all fucking icy?
Because you get firewood in spring, knucklehead, because you have to put it in a specific place to dry it out.
No, that's.
You think I'm gonna wait till November to look for firewood? What type of stupid you think I am?
The type of stupid that just said you don't need to own a hoodie in Texas.
I don't.
So there you go. That's the type of stupid.
In Maryland, I need a fucking hoodie. In Texas, no, the fuck. I've been in Texas in winter time. That's what made me decide this is the type of place I like to fucking be. Yes, it's a little fucking cold in the morning. I can deal with this shit. It gets warm in the afternoon. I can deal with that shit. In Maryland, it's cold in the morning. It's cold in the fucking afternoon. It's cold again at fucking night. Fuck this shit.
Listen, all I'm saying is you talking like you ain't gonna have that ice hit you. Jay says it happens pretty often with the ice. Good luck.
I know it gets ice. I know it fucking snows, but I'm not going to need to get a fucking hoodie to go from one building to the fucking next. And if I'm in the house, yes, I will have firewood. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna keep that shit stocked.
And what happens when snow keep putting it out because it's falling down the chimney?
Do you not? Okay, maybe you don't understand parts of building a chimney, but you actually there's like a little triangular thing, just like the shape of the roof of your house that you put over top the fucking chimney. That shit shouldn't.
I know we do that up here. I don't know if they prepare for that in Texas.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I haven't had to work a chimney out. God knows how long.
I'm gonna build whatever fuck I need to make sure I have a chimney on the side of my fucking house.
I'm waiting for Jay to give me an answer.
I know how to stack the shit. I can build a fucking chimney. I can build a fucking brick grill. I do not have any fucking worries. Trust me. We will have a chimney in this motherfucker. I've been in Maryland when the power went out and we fired up that fucking chimney, had that bitch running all night and kept the whole fucking upstairs warm. So trust me, we gonna have a chimney. I'll buy a house, I don't care if I buy a house in fucking Hawaii. Bitch, we get the chimney.
They ain't got no bricks out there.
Now we got bricks. Now hold on. Now we do got bricks. Now,
right. I'm like, you tripping. As much shit as they build.
A little while ago, Jay said, "Nah, these houses is shit. Ain't no bricks. We need brick and mortar out here. We ain't got that."
I ain't gonna say we don't completely have bricks. Yeah, I got bricks in my front yard right now.
He said the house.
Why you complaining? Man?
The houses aren't built out of brick.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. Like hell, these fucking apartments are in these new houses or this new neighborhood, literally about 5 minutes away from me. Like I watched them be built, and literally, like it didn't take no more than they maybe would 4 or 5 months for each house.
They build places quick, man. Shit don't take time.
Right, but I want my house to take time. I want some, what I'm saying, like, hey, bro, if a fucking whatever, I ain't gonna say a bomb, but something like if people trying to break in, they gonna have a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandfather's house.
But that still doesn't take long to build.
They build the houses quick because they have a crew that frames the houses. They have a crew that does the drywall. They literally go in a phase. Like this line is like how you see a neighborhood built. Like when you see it, okay, it's one line that's 6 houses wide. The next line 6 houses wide. The framers go do the whole first line, and then when they get to the second line, the guys who run all the cables in between the wood framing, they go. And then by the time the framers get to the third line, the guys who are running the electrical cabling, they go to the second line. And then that first line will get the guys who do the drywall and all the details. So it's going to be fast because you don't have guys who are switching tools out to do shit. Like when I go to a house and I'm installing a whole kitchen, hey, you got the fridge and you got the dishwasher. You got the fridge and the dishwasher. Because you only need 4 tools for both of them combined. I got the double oven and I got the gas cooktop. I only need 4 tools for both of those combined. You got the washer and dryer. 4 tools for both of those combined. We get out of a house, everything installed in 35 minutes. Because I don't have to flip my drill to do this, and I have to flip the wrench to do this. I got to flip this to do this. We literally walk in with 1 pouch of piece, get all our work done in 30 minutes. And we gone.
Yeah,
it's just efficiency.
Leave the real work to the electricians. We're the ones on the job the longest. We got the most amount of shit to do. So it's building the place is simple. Finishing it completely and building it is 2 different things, though. So
right.
Like you may look at the houses and think they're done, but inside they're still doing work, like electrical work. Inside usually done. HVAC's usually done. Electrical work is usually the last thing to finish.
House might be up in a month, but it's going to be about a month and a half or 2 just for the details after the outside is up.
Yeah, because once you get everything up, then you got to go back. You got to put all the devices in. Then you got to plate everything. Put all your lights up. All that type stuff.
Even if it was made out of brick, it'd probably be faster because brick is more reliable, honestly.
Amp said he needed us to do a tutorial video. Yeah, Amp, I've been doing electrical for about 15 years, roughly. So I'm a licensed electrician.
Amply on some of my I'll be looking up YouTube videos. Hey, how do I use this specific drill? Am I using this crowbar right? Am I leveling this correctly? Am I breathing right?
He said, "Am I breathing right?" Shut up, Jay.
I don't know about building a whole house, but I know how it's done.
Yeah. So do I. I've helped somebody drywall before, so I know how to do that.
I can do flooring. Yeah, I can do some flooring and drywall. I ain't doing no electrical because somebody cut that panel on. Somebody cut that panel on while I'm doing something. I've seen a guy have somebody cut the fucking panel on while he's in the middle of wiring something. You talk about ass whooping almost occurred.
Yeah, no, I've had a buddy that happened to a buddy of mine's on a job site, on a commercial job site. He was in the cabinet and he had it locked out and tabbed out. He had it locked out, tagged out too. And some idiot came and took the lockout tag out off and flipped it on.
That's what he did. He thought he had a lockout tag out, and he had a guy at the thing, and the guy went to the truck to grab something real quick, and the guy, like, when he came, like, basically the guy clipped the thing off. Like, he took a fucking thing and cut the lock off, and flipped it back on, and he didn't even know what he was flipping on because he basically flipped on all the breakers.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to figure out if the outlet worked. So he just popped out all the fucking breakers, popped them on, and went upstairs like, oh, my outlet works. And the guy almost got shocked. He goes downstairs, sees the things cut off, and he sees this guy coming back to cut the shit off. And hey, he lucky somebody was able to grab that motherfucker because he was about to be on him like a spider monkey.
Yeah, because it's illegal to cut somebody's lockout tagout off.
Illegal. It'd have been illegal because I'd have killed his ass. That was me.
Well, yeah, you would have got away with it too, because it would have been self-defense at that point, because he tried to kill you first. But yeah, I've been doing electrical for just about 15 years. I do a little bit of everything. My lady was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still here, but she'll tell you anything goes wrong around the house, I fix it. I'm a kind of, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the house. I could do electrical in the house and go outside, mess with something with the car and come back in and go back to doing electrical.
I've been an AV tech for basically since 2005, but I've taken on side missions along the way.
Amp, I'm a little bit jealous though, because you said you're good at tech. I'm working on tech as we speak. I'm learning Python, and I'm doing some web development. So,
wait, you learning some Snake? Wait, what? Hold on, what's going on?
I'm getting a little well versed in as much as I can, because I like to have ability to do work wherever I want, whenever I want, type thing. Yeah, babe. I was just saying to them, that you could confirm. I'm very good with my hands and doing electrical work and building stuff, working on. I fixed our furnace one day because the furnace was acting up. The heat didn't want to kick on. So I went in there, fixed the furnace. It don't matter what it is. Our washing machine I done fixed like 3 times. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's some type of equipment, I can figure it out. Yes, I just gotta have it's just a matter of having the patience or wanting to. Sometimes I just take stuff, say, all right, throw it out, I'll buy a new one.
Yeah, that's where I struggle at. Just appliances, like I said, like just a couple days ago, like me in this washer, like me and First Lady identify what the problem is. The thing about it is, I don't want to take that chance of dismembering something that might make it worse. So, like, I'm not afraid to like tinker or figure stuff out for myself. Let's see what's wrong. It's just literally like 7 times out of 10, yeah, I'm probably gonna make it worse or create a new problem that was probably nowhere near the level of the first problem.
Crazy thing is, like when you were talking to us about the wash machine, and I wanted to give you different things to try, but I'm like, at the same time, I don't want to get him in a position where he does make things worse and I'm not there to fix it. Right. Because if it was me and the washer was in front of me, I'd have had that bit taken apart.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll just put it back together, like, all right, I got it. I figured it out. That's just me though. That's what I'm used to doing. So
it's like I don't mind. I was like, for me, like I don't mind, like if I need to learn, all right, cool. You pull up a YouTube video or TikTok, whatever. All right, cool. That's where you unscrew it, whatever. All right, cool. That's why now when it comes to like taking like risk, like, all right, cool. You need to take out this whole drum. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm willing to do that too, and that's. But it all depends on, do I have the time? Do I feel like doing it? But I can do it. I got no issue with it.
my boss,
like white on rice.
Yeah, my supervisor, when I used to do appliances, then he used to call me MacGyver. He done dropped some shit, done broke some shit. Next thing you know, he looking at me and I'm like, look, here's what we gonna do. And next thing you know, he said, that motherfucker MacGyver, I'm buying you lunch.
Hey, Amp, we all been there. Sometimes stuff take time.
Right.
Sometimes it take time. Like, perfect example. if I'm putting together a bed frame, I don't like simple bed frame. So if I'm putting together a bed frame, that should take me hours. I mean hours. Even though I know what I'm doing, I barely ever look at the manual. It's just a matter of having space, and then how fast do I want to move? If I'm just in chill mode, it's gonna take me hours. If I'm hauling ass through it. If I'm using my drill, that quickens it. If I'm not using my drill, that makes it take even longer because then I'm screwing everything together by hand. So,
If you-
like, you see, my baby just said, "Dude," like because she's seen. We've been through it. Like I broke a bed in the middle of the night and had to go buy a new one and put it together that night.
Well, you broke a bed, or was it a team effort?
Huh. Nah, when I'm putting in that work, I put in that work.
So basically, she ain't do nothing. It was just team me. Okay, okay, Roscoe Jenkins.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people, if you don't have the instructions for something, the easiest way to get that motherfucker put together is to separate the pieces.
Well, hold on. Wait,
And that's the problem. That's part of what makes it take so long, though.
Wait,
You separate everything first. You make sure you got all your screw sizes separate and everything, and then you go, okay, let's do this. And you start figuring it out.
Wait,
and that's where people mess up. They don't separate everything. They just have all the screws in one pile. If you see 6 screws and you see 6 holes, and then the other screws are 4 holes, and the 4 screws, and this one's 2 screws, and this one's another 8 screws, you're like, okay, these 6 screws are for this.
Yeah, that's what I do. I gotta separate. Wait, what Shiloh? What the hell?
She's saying I do the work.
All right.
That's all you need to know.
Not like a dead fish, though.
That's what I was saying. I'm kind of concerned.
What type of weird necrophilia stuff y'all into?
Oh man.
Nah, I don't know. That's just her saying.
He's like, hey, baby, I need them thriller cheeks tonight. Just straight zombie mode.
Like, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And she's like, we're gonna role play, baby. Tonight you're gonna be an Undertaker.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so
no,
it don't matter what it is. It don't matter how long it takes. As long as you get the job done. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. And every time you finish something, you do get that sense of like, yeah, I did that.
I'm that.
We did it. We did it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we see him out.
I don't even want to know if I want to know what child show that's from.
Really, bro?
Dora the Explorer, bro.
God damn.
Look, if you swiping or swiping, we cool, but we did it all that shit, man. I ain't watched Dora the Explorer. What the fuck I look like?
Well, back when public, TV, was all we had, Time Warner cable or Comcast or whatever.
I'm thinking no swiping because he had a remix.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Yeah, the fact you ain't know that was Dora is a little outrageous. Just a little bit. Just a little bit outrageous.
My godchildren watch real TV. Outside of SpongeBob.
All right.
You say what?
They watch real TV. It was not too many children's shows on. I think my nephew liked what was it, Mickey's Clubhouse, the cartoon one where it's singing hot diggity dog at the end of every episode.
Hot diggity dog.
Look, I remember that coming on in 2008. I remember that day because I was sick. It was a rare case that I was sick. So I remember that shit. But even before then, PBS Kids, WB Kids, Noggin. Of course, Cartoon Network, Nicktoons, and Nick Jr.
My godchildren didn't really watch. Like when they was talking about some what was that shit? Daddy Shark. I only heard that shit because idiots who grown ass people on YouTube was doing that shit. Baby Shark. Yeah, I didn't hear about that shit till that shit hit YouTube and people was doing dumbass dances and shit.
Yeah, that was
Uncle Shark and Grandpa Shark and all that bullshit. I did not know. We did not watch that shit.
Peace, Shiloh. Enjoy Love Island. Give Rach all the details.
Oh, I'll be watching as soon as we get off air. What do you mean?
As I said,
when the SmackDown go off, I'm turning it on.
But yeah, the Baby Shark thing that's new. Yeah, we shouldn't have. We didn't have that growing up. No, our cartoons, like our cartoons had like actual storylines, like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, my bad. It's catchy.
Yeah, my kids watched our cartoons, not those cartoons.
All right, like hell, my grandfather put me on fucking
My daughter didn't watch that either. Again, it was
Boomerang.
she heard the song at some point and started singing it.
Shoot, one of my nephew's favorite cartoons, and he's still in I think he's graduated elementary school this year, is Tom and Jerry.
There we go. Hold on, which Tom and Jerry we talking about here?
We talking about old school Tom and Jerry where they didn't even talk. You only heard them scream.
I'd ask because this newer Tom and Jerry, every now and then. I mean, it's okay, but yeah, nothing beats the old. When Tom when Tom yells, saying the man got to go outside or some shit.
Yeah, that's the Tom and Jerry he watches. I didn't even know there was a newer Tom and Jerry.
I mean, it's not really worth mentioning, in my opinion.
For years, me and my daughter's favorite cartoon. This was my favorite as a child. Still one of my favorites now. Scooby-Doo can never be replaced.
Now, which Scooby-Doo?
All iterations of Scooby-Doo are good.
Okay,
there's not one bad one.
Well, there's the adult version of
Velma. Yeah, that's why I said. Well, you might want to.
Where they was Velma was having a freak offs and whatnot.
Oh Lord. Well, you mean the Ace Bane shit? No, man, no.
No, there was an actual one where Velma is grown and they have adult themed themes. I think it was on Netflix or HBO.
No, yeah, that was the HBO one. The one that just called Velma. Yeah, that's the HBO. Where Shaggy's black.
That's not Scooby-Doo though.
Scooby-Doo characters.
Like
that's one character.
But I
wasn't saying that's a spin-off. I'm talking about actual.
He just said Shaggy was black. Velma was getting BBC'd.
Good Lord. Anyway, the What's New Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Well, check out those. Of course, check out the older Scooby-Doo because that's my favorite. Now, I'll stop and watch. Matter of fact,
I watched Scooby-Doo Guess Who.
Yeah, last Friday while I was at the laundromat, they had old school Scooby-Doo on. I was locked in. The kids were on
I know Jay a little young for this one, but Scooby-Doo and the Harlem Globetrotters was my shit.
It was fire.
I watched that too.
Yeah, that was part of the Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, I believe. I even watched the Scooby-Doo and the Scooby-Doo and Goes to WrestleMania or whatever it was. I had the DVD.
Yeah, but Scooby-Doo meets Batman and all that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Scooby-Doo with Captain Caveman. Captain Caveman!
Hey, that's funny.
I got Reg out here hitting notes and shit.
Right, bro. I'm just like, now you want to, he wants to perform now. Crazy work. No, but Scooby-Doo, Josie and the Pussycats. What's that shark dude's thing? That shark game. Damn. Jabberjaw. Yeah.
Yeah, Jabberjaws. Yeah.
And they actually, you know what? I should have brought this up yesterday, but yeah, they're actually coming out with another version of Scooby-Doo or more real life. I don't know if I'm going to mess with it or not, but most likely I'm gonna watch it just to see it.
I feel like going to get my Captain Caveman t-shirt now. It's upstairs somewhere.
I'm surprised you ain't on camera flexing your title belt. Or did you lose it to Lola?
No, I got the lights out. She's sleeping on the couch. Letting my baby rest. So that's why the camera's not on. Captain Caveman! Oh. Yo, Captain Caveman was fire. I'm sorry. It was.
I mean, Birdman was better, but we're going to let it slide.
Nah. Captain Caveman was the best.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, Mr. B has heard of, Space Ghosts,
Yeah, I remember one of y'all asked me what his superpowers were.
It wasn't me. It was
you sure it was Reg?
It wasn't me.
I'm pretty sure it was you, Reg.
All right, I don't say you sure.
I mean, we can look it up in the Discord.
Wait, you know what? It was because I seen
USA score, damn it.
It was there was
Yeah,
One of the
him
verses.
yeah, it was him versus somebody. I don't remember who. That's right. That's right.
I was thinking, look, there's two things I remember very vividly. Look, me and First
Space
Ladies.
Ghost had that talk show, and that's why most
Yeah.
people think he's just like a character. But he actually, there was a show. Space Ghost actually had a show for like 3 seasons
Yeah.
before that
Yeah.
talk show thing used to come on Friday nights with Zorak.
Zorak,
Because Zorak was one of the villains. He was one of the villains.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You had to be. I ain't gonna lie. You, for that show and for Aqua Teen Hunger Force, you had to be high as hell, and I was.
Yeah.
Jason,
Yeah.
I only watched that joint because I was turned.
Sober me couldn't understand it. Sober me.
Hey B, I want to apologize to you because I feel like me saying that Captain Caveman, Jay's gonna clip it and use it in one of your food reviews.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about it, but yeah, I gave me the idea. Appreciate it.
So I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time.
Like you know what, Jay did a very tasteful editing this time, but it was lacking some of the crazy moments. But it was still funny as hell.
Look, I definitely had opportunity. I was like, you know what, nah. I'm gonna be professional.
It was definitely funny as hell because I was sitting there and I was on the phone and I was trying to listen to it low, and then I'd start laughing like, hold on, let me go back and hear that again.
Look, when you folded that pizza and started eating it, I definitely had a sound bite for it. I'm like, nah, I'm letting it live.
What could you have possibly put? I was just chewing the pizza.
This is me you're talking about, bro. This is me.
Oh Lord.
This is me.
Oh Lord.
I mean, now that it's too late to add it, I wouldn't mind hearing it now that it's too late for you to add it because the video's already out. The shorts are already out.
No, bro, I ain't gonna play it. That's not how I roll. Look. I'm working on the Philly cheesesteak one. Matter of fact, after we get off air, I talk to the first lady. I might record some lines for that one. Definitely gotta have some ideas for that one.
If you chose that over the oxtail one, I do not even want to know what the inspiration is.
The oxtail one. You see me oxtail one?
Yeah.
You did?
Ma'am, I wish you would carry off my goddamn drawers. What is wrong with you?
Your drawers.
Damn dog.
The hell? What you doing with your drawers?
I'm trying to chew on every fucking thing that's cotton.
Are we talking about like Tommy, like GTD drawers or?
No, like boxer briefs.
Oh Lord.
You be chewing on socks and shit. Like, there ain't no point in me cleaning clothes. You just gonna chew them.
Look, you scared
Oh,
me, brother. Come on, USA, you right there. Oh my God.
No. What's wrong with you?
USA has like 15 times to score, bro. I understand soccer is hard to score, but then y'all are right there.
It don't always be hard to score. The only thing that pisses me off about soccer is that they be right there and don't fire. Like,
right. Cross.
Let the things go. Like, what all that's gonna happen is he's gonna catch the ball and take it away, and you ain't even shoot the jump.
I mean, I understand we're winning. It's just the fact that this score could have been like 7-1 or multiple occasions.
Isn't the World Cup part of your considerations for rankings? Like the tiebreaker is.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it's a tiebreaker. I think you actually is based on how many points you score. You could lose a match and still be good if both of you scored a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want the USA to score as many as possible, so we don't even leave that chance.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, you might have to send me the oxtail one again because I ain't seen it nowhere in my database. Or unless it's one that's the one on CapCut, because CapCut be acting funky sometimes. Yeah, he just Antonio Brown, that nigga.
Hey, I know y'all love y'all some J.E. Cargill. Your girl got her wig snatched off.
Yeah, sorry. I switched to a different app real quick. It should be on CapCut.
Okay. I'll double check it.
Because, I don't want you cussing me out talking about, man, I ain't got no videos to do. Like, what's going on?
Now, when do I ever cuss people out?
You heard all I said about Jade?
I don't know what you're talking about. But,
What you say?
Cargill. Jade Cargill got her wig snatched off mid-match.
I mean, I'm right. The one I'm seeing right now is LA Knight versus Royce. So.
Yeah, no, this was earlier.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
And it's LA Knight versus Jey Uso versus Royce versus Finn Balor.
Jay gonna be fine. Even if she a bald head scallywag, she's still gonna be fine.
Where Jey Uso at?
He just won.
Okay.
And the fact that they ain't have Finn Balor win this match is mind blowing to me.
The fact Triple H is still in control somewhat is mind blowing. Or TKO, my bad, sorry.
Oh, this is gonna bug the fuck out of me because that means they might have Jay actually go after this WWE Championship. Because even though Obafemi's still in it, I think they're gonna have Brock Lesnar's gonna come out and cost him his match, whether it be against Dom next week or when he gets to the finals. I'm hoping he rips through Dom, he goes to the finals, and then maybe Brock costs him in the finals there, and they don't let him become King of the Ring. But I'd be fine with him becoming King of the Ring, and then face Brock, or no, become King of the Ring, face Roman for the world title at SummerSlam, or maybe Cody for the WWE title at SummerSlam, win the title, and then maybe at Royal Rumble or something, face Brock for that third time with the title on the line. I'd be okay with that. I'd be perfectly okay with that. I'd love for Obafemi to be King of the Ring. So now it's either going to be Jey Uso or Javon Evans versus either Femi or Dominic Mysterio. I do not agree with Jay winning this, but I mean, it is what it is. I like Jay though.
Yeah, I like
All people think I'm not a Jey Uso fan. I like Jey Uso.
Definitely knows how to, get the crowd, turn.
Yeah,
somebody's got to root for the runt of the litter.
Even though he did get, I would say, Cameron did try him, but he definitely.
Well, I mean, I think now a 2-time Intercontinental Champion, he's a world champion. I mean, God knows how many times he won the tag team titles. He's had a respectable career.
Very, very respectable.
I mean, they even called Owen Hart the runt of the litter. It's just,
Yeah, but that was all based off of kind of like age and stuff like that. Him being the youngest brother or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm just messing around.
But like, people legit look at Jay like Jimmy should be the star. And,
I still can't believe Cameron was talking all that shit. Like, you do realize this man's still 6'2", right? Like, even though you say he's small, but like last time I checked, 6'2" is still respectable.
I mean, when we said Bate was 6'2", you said that's not a big enough wide receiver, so I don't know.
Well, Bateman is Bateman. Man could be 6'5", still be ass.
yeah. But we're going to call it a show right here, right before that 2-hour mark. We thank y'all for coming through for another great week of Big Boy Talk. Go! Appreciate y'all.
Disrespectful.
As you can hear, USA must be doing their thing right now.
About time they scored. Like I said, they had multiple times to score because Paraguay's defense is ass. And they finally, I guess, broke their own.
So let's go USA.
Get your ass away from there.
Check us out on Jay's channel next Thursday.
any day I feel like it. I don't know.
Or any day he feels like he might stream Sunday.
Or
I might stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll see.
You just never know, man.
You just never know.
Tomorrow, nigga, what?
Ghost might pop up one of these days. You never know.
Don't ever think of streaming starting from my channel unless it's absolutely necessary. Nigga, I'm game 7 in every series. You hear me?
So
look.
I figure maybe tomorrow because I think tomorrow's the next. I think tomorrow's when the Knicks and Spurs play again. So I was thinking.
Oh, that's the NBA. That ain't got shit to do with me.
So, well, no, I'm saying because you asked me, you was like, "What?" So I'm thinking, like, yeah, maybe I'll stream the game,
or
we'll
maybe
see.
if you've been in the Discord trying to work out the details, for a horror themed stream, but we gotta work out the details in the timing for that.
You know what? That cocaine has been waiting on me. I'm gonna get to that tomorrow.
Okay, he admitted here to doing drugs. All right.
Good
Well,
luck.
I'm trying to get that Stephon Diggs life.
thank you everybody for coming through. We'll check you out. We love y'all. Peace.
Yeah.